Hi, this is Ed Bear. In today's video, we're going to make bread. Being able to make things such as bread is a real key skill for anyone that's serious about being prepared. This recipe calls for 5½ cups of all-purpose white flour. I've modified it a bit. I use 2 cups of whole wheat flour and then 3½ cups of white all-purpose flour. Once I have the white all-purpose flour and the whole wheat flour in the bowl, I mix it with a whisk. Next, I need to combine 3 tablespoons of margarine along with ½ cup of milk. I use powdered margarine most of the time. Sometimes I use regular margarine, but either way, nobody seems to be able to tell the difference. The powdered milk I use, I buy in bulk from Winco. I really love this beaker-shaped measuring cup. I got it from Alton Brown off of his website. Next, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar, combined with 2 tablespoons of salt. Add that to the ½ cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of margarine and stir in the salt and sugar. I use this yeast that comes in a jar. Once opened, it needs to be refrigerated, but they also have it in a little package which you can store in a cupboard. 2¼ teaspoons of yeast are added to a 1½ cups of warm water and then stirred together. I use something like a chopstick to stir it together. Now it's time to bring everything together. First, I'm going to add the milk, margarine, sugar, and salt combination, followed by the water and yeast slurry. I'll start mixing this all together with a wooden spoon, but eventually you're going to need to move to your hands. They're the best tools for mixing this together. And of course you want to make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly before mixing. After you've combined the ingredients, knead the dough into a ball for about 15 minutes. I wish I had some other bowl, like a ceramic bowl or wooden bowl or something like that, but I don't. So the next step here is to wash the bowl, which I've done, and then line it with either lard or Crisco. After I've lined the bowl with Crisco or lard, I place the ball of dough in the center. I spin the ball of dough around a few times so that the bottom of it adheres to the Crisco or lard. Flip the ball of dough over so now the top is coated with lard or Crisco. I cover the bowl with a towel, put it up on top of the refrigerator, and let it rise for a full hour. Now it's time to clean up the kitchen. If I don't, my family gets mad at me. While the dough is rising, I get out my bread pans and I lubricate them with a coating of either lard or Crisco. Now that the dough is risen, I'm going to punch it down and knead it for about 10 or 15 minutes. I'll divide it into 2 equal halves and place that in the bread pans to rise again for another full hour. Alright, they're ready to go, so I'll put the towel on, put them up on top of the fridge. I'm going to preheat the oven for 400 degrees. Place the loaves in the oven for 30 minutes. Once the loaves are baked for 30 minutes, I place them on a wooden block to cool. Then it's just slice and eat. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.